Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel for another new video. Today I am going to teach you the basics of HTML. HTML is a programming language which is used to create websites. The full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. So in this video I am going to show you the basics of HTML so that you can get started with your coding. So now I will explain the layout of a HTML code. A HTML code consists of three main parts. They are the head section, the body section, and the whole HTML code. The head section consists of the title, which will be the name of the website that is created. The body section consists of the main content of the website. The head and body sections are placed in between the HTML tags, creating the whole code itself. So now I'll show you how to create a basic HTML code in Windows. To write the HTML code in Windows, right click on blank screen, go to new and create a folder. And you can name it anything you want. For now I'll name it as HTML. And then go into the folder, right click again, go to new and create a plain text. So this plain text will be where we write our codes for the HTML websites. So I will open this, and always a HTML code starts with the HTML tag. The HTML tag is written like this. So you always need the greater than and less than symbols before any tag. And then after the HTML tag, you will have the head tag. So here is where the head section starts. In the head tag, you will have the title tag. So in between the title tags is what you will have the name of the website. So you can keep the name of the website whatever you want. For now, I'll keep it as tutorial.com. And you have to close it by doing this. And for closing any tag, you have to make sure that you use this slash after opening it. Then I will close the head section, and it's the same thing, I have to use slash. And then I go to the next line, and now we'll open the body. So here is where the main content of the web page will be. So now you have 6 type of texts. They are H1, H2, H3, H4, H5 and H6. Now H1 is the biggest font size of all, and it keeps getting lower, and H6 is the smallest size of all. Now you can write any text in between. It can be anything, whatever you want. So for now I'll write it says welcome to the tutorial, and to close the text I will use slash h1. So same thing, closing the code. And if I use h1 in the starting, I have to make sure that I close the same h1. So if I write h2 over here, it will not be valid. And same thing you can write for h2 as well. And I'll write the same thing. And now I'll close it with the slash h2 tag because it's in h2. And you can do the same, and it will be getting smaller and smaller, and h6 is the smallest of all, and you have no more smaller than h6. So I'll fast forward and I'll write some text over here. So now I have wrote text in every single font size available, and I made sure that I close the tag with the same number which I used in the first. So for example, I closed this with h6 and I started it with h6. So now to end the whole code, first of all we have to close the body, because we opened the body over here and it is necessary to close every body which has been opened. So for doing it, same thing, I have to use a slash and then body. Slash is required in every single tag which you close. And then to close the whole HTML code itself, you have to use slash HTML. So this means we have closed the whole code. There is nothing left after slash HTML. So now the way to save it is, so you can save it with whatever name you want. For example, I'll just save it as tutorial. So I'll just save it like that, and again I'll save it as the same name. For example, you have given tutorial as the name, so I'll save it with the same name, but I will use .html at the last. So I will tell you what happens with this. So now as you can see, you have one text and one thing with the browser. So the one which you saved with .html, that will be as your browser, and the normal one which you saved without the .html extension, it will be your normal code, so you can access it anytime and change it. So now I'll show you the result. So as you can see, the tutorial.com was the name that we had given to it. So as you can see, tutorial.com was supposed to be the title, and it is. And as you can see, h1 to h6 we wrote welcome to the tutorial. Let me correct this. Yep. So h1 to h6 we wrote welcome to the tutorial, and as you can see, h1 is the biggest and it keeps getting smaller, and h6 is the smallest of all. So I will teach one more thing in this tutorial on how to do the same text, same sentence, but with the next line. So for example, I write welcome in the first line. It's the same text, but I want to continue on the second line. So for doing that, we have another tag for that. So I'll remove all of this. So now let me say that I want to write welcome on the first line, and I want to write to the tutorial in the second line. In such a case, I will open the tag and press BR and close it. Now BR refers to break, which means it breaks the line and takes the sentence to the next line. So now I can give enter and type the rest of the sentence which I want over here. So now you don't have to close the break tag. Closing the break tag is not required, but instead, after you have completed the sentence, you have to close the font. So I have started with h1 and I'll give break. It will go to the next line. I don't have to close the break tag. I just have to close the h1 tag. So now again, I'll just save this as it. So now I have made the changes, and now as you can see, it is the same h1, but it's continuing in the different line. I hope this video helped you in understanding the basics of HTML and create your first code. If this video did help you in understanding HTML, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to find more updates like this. And thank you for watching.